Welcome to the Book of Genesis. This is not just any book, but a sweeping epic of creation, rebellion, and redemption. A tapestry of stories woven together, laying the groundwork for the entire biblical narrative. Now imagine if you could capture its essence, its grandeur in a single sentence, a daunting task indeed. Yet by delving into its depths, understanding its key events and characters, we might just unravel the core of this foundational text. This essay is our journey of exploration. We'll traverse the landscapes of Genesis from the dawn of creation to the covenant with Abraham, seeking to grasp its significance and distill its message. Are you ready to take on the challenge? Can we together encapsulate the entirety of Genesis in a single, powerful sentence? Let's begin. The book of Genesis holds a unique position in the biblical canon. It is the first book, the starting point of the grand narrative that unfolds across both the Old and New Testaments. It lays the foundation for everything that follows, setting the stage for the story of God's interaction with humanity. Genesis introduces us to the fundamental tenets of the faith: the existence of a single, all-powerful God who created the universe, the special creation of humanity in God's image, the concept of sin and its consequences, and the promise of redemption. These themes resonate throughout the Bible, finding their ultimate fulfillment in the person of Jesus Christ. The stories of Genesis are not mere historical accounts. They are deeply theological, conveying profound truths about God, humanity, and the nature of reality. They provide a framework for understanding the world, our place within it, and our relationship with the Creator. By understanding Genesis, we gain a deeper appreciation for the entire biblical narrative. We see how the events of the Old Testament foreshadow the coming of Christ, and how the New Testament fulfills the promises made to Abraham and his descendants. Genesis opens with the majestic account of creation. In 7 days, God brings forth the universe out of nothingness, culminating in the creation of humankind, made in His image. This act establishes the sovereignty of God, His power over all creation, and the inherent goodness of the world He has made. The creation narrative is not merely a scientific explanation of the universe's origins. It's a theological statement about the nature of reality, the relationship between God and creation, and the special place of humanity within the cosmos. It affirms that the world is not a product of chance, but the deliberate work of a loving Creator. The creation account establishes a fundamental truth. Humanity is created in the image of God, endowed with dignity, purpose, and the capacity for relationship with the Creator. This concept underpins the entire biblical worldview, emphasizing the inherent worth of every human being. The creation narrative sets the stage for the drama that unfolds in the following chapters. It establishes the ideal state of humanity in harmony with God and creation, a paradise that is soon shattered by human disobedience. The idyllic existence in the Garden of Eden is disrupted by human rebellion. Tempted by the serpent, Adam and Eve disobey God's command, choosing their own will over His. This act, known as the fall, has catastrophic consequences, fracturing the relationship between God and humanity and bringing sin and death into the world. The fall introduces the concept of sin, a fundamental theme in the Bible. Sin is not merely a mistake or a transgression. It's a deliberate act of rebellion against God, a rejection of His authority, and a distortion of the good order He has established. The consequences of the fall are far-reaching: expulsion from paradise, pain and suffering, and the corruption of human nature. Yet amidst the judgment, God offers a glimmer of hope, a promise of future redemption. The story of the fall underscores the reality of human freedom and the potential for both good and evil. It highlights the devastating consequences of choosing self over God and the need for redemption from the grip of sin. As humanity sinks deeper into sin and wickedness, God's judgment comes in the form of a devastating flood. Noah, a righteous man, is chosen by God to build an ark and preserve a remnant of humanity and the animal kingdom. The flood wipes out the corrupted world, marking a new beginning for humankind. The story of the flood is a powerful depiction of God's justice and mercy. It underscores the seriousness of sin and its consequences, while also showcasing God's willingness to offer a second chance to those who are faithful. The flood narrative serves as a reminder of the fragility of human existence and the destructive power of sin. It also highlights the importance of obedience to God and the hope of a new beginning after judgment. The covenant God makes with Noah after the flood, symbolized by the rainbow, is a testament to his faithfulness and his commitment to preserve humanity. It serves as a foundation for the covenants that will follow, culminating in the covenant with Abraham. With the floodwaters receded, God establishes a new covenant with humanity through Noah, promising never again to destroy the earth by flood. This covenant marks a turning point in the narrative, shifting the focus from judgment to hope and the promise of a future blessing. The story of Noah's covenant paves the way for the central covenant of Genesis, the covenant with Abraham. God calls Abraham to leave his homeland and journey to a new land, promising to make him the father of a great nation and to bless all nations through him. Abraham's faith is tested throughout his life, but he remains faithful to God's promises. He becomes the father of Isaac, who in turn fathers Jacob, the patriarchs who carry the lineage of the covenant. The covenant with Abraham is the foundation of Israel's identity and destiny. It establishes the lineage from which the Messiah will eventually come, bringing salvation not only to Israel, but to all nations. The story of Genesis continues with the lives of Abraham's descendants, Isaac, Jacob, and Jacob's 12 sons, who become the progenitors of the 12 tribes of Israel. Their stories are filled with familial drama, personal struggles, and divine interventions, revealing the complex interplay of human choice and divine providence. Through the patriarchs, God's plan for humanity unfolds. Their lives are marked by both faithfulness and flaws, highlighting the reality of human nature and the ongoing struggle against sin. Yet despite their shortcomings, God remains faithful to his covenant promises. The stories of the patriarchs demonstrate that God works through flawed human beings to accomplish his purposes. They reveal the complexities of human relationships, the power of forgiveness and reconciliation, and the enduring nature of God's love and faithfulness. The patriarchal narratives set the stage for the exodus from Egypt and the formation of the nation of Israel, marking the next chapter in the grand narrative of God's redemptive plan. The book of Genesis, though encompassing diverse narratives, revolves around three central themes: creation, the fall, and redemption. These themes are interwoven throughout the text, providing a framework for understanding the human condition and God's interaction with humanity. The creation narrative establishes the foundation of the biblical worldview, a good God who creates a good world and places humanity within it as his image bearers. The fall introduces the reality of sin and its devastating consequences, fracturing the relationship between God and humanity. Redemption emerges as the overarching theme, hinted at in the aftermath of the fall and progressively revealed through the covenants with Noah and Abraham. God's promise to bless all nations through Abraham's lineage points towards a future restoration of the broken relationship between God and humanity. These themes resonate throughout the Bible, finding their ultimate fulfillment in the person and work of Jesus Christ. He is the ultimate image of God, the one who undoes the effects of the fall, and the one who brings redemption to all who believe in him. From the majestic creation of the universe to the intricate lives of the patriarchs, Genesis lays the groundwork for the entire biblical narrative. It introduces us to the fundamental truths of faith, shapes our understanding of God, humanity, and the world, and sets the stage for the grand drama of salvation history. The challenge we posed at the beginning, to encapsulate the essence of Genesis in a single sentence, might seem insurmountable. Yet, by grasping its core themes and appreciating its intricate tapestry of stories, we can arrive at a concise yet profound summary. God creates a good world, humanity rebels, and God, in his mercy, initiates a plan of redemption, promising to bless all nations through Abraham's lineage. This sentence captures the essence of Genesis, highlighting the interplay of creation, fall, and redemption, and pointing towards the hope of a future restoration. It serves as a springboard for further exploration, inviting us to delve deeper into the riches of this foundational biblical text.